I'm in the women's crapper. I'm Randy from Lamb of God, and you're watching Street TV. All right.
And we're at Utopia Records, and Lamb of God have just walked in by the sounds of it. Here they are.
They managed to bring so much brutality with just raw emotion. It's incredible.
Lamb of God, over there. Cool.
I'm from Japan, just to see Lamb of God.
Yes, of course.
Battle for life.
Hey, I'm Ali from Street TV, and this is Randy from Lamb of God. How you doing?
Good.
That's good.
Hanging out in the women's pisser.
I know, I've actually wagged school to come and have a chat to you.
That's good. Good. I wagged school to join Lamb of God.
Now, I know that you write a fair bit from a political point of opinion. How important is it for you to sort of lash back about what goes on in the world?
It's really important to me. I think most people are they wear blinders as long as they're comfortable, as long as like they have their cable TV, their cell phone, their house, their car. In Western society, they're okay, but there's large amounts of the world where they don't have running water, electricity, and people in more fortuitous nations such as the United States, Great Britain, Australia, the people in charge, the vast populace don't realize that we're living off of those people in third world nations. We're taking their resources and so forth and not giving any consideration to them. So it's important for me to write about what I'm passionate about. And I think, humanity, at least in Western society, has gotten really apathetic and jaded. And that pisses me off. So the Lamb of God is just our car, our vehicle for expressing our views, And most importantly, I'm not trying to tell anyone, okay, you need to be liberal or you need to be conservative or you need to vote this way or that. What I'm trying to say is that you should think for yourself. Most people just swallow whatever's given to them by the news or whatever, and
Propaganda.
it's bullshit. It's all big business interest, So I think people should do a little more research and look at the reality of the situation, make up their own mind.
Awesome.
Think for yourself, kids.
I'm thinking what he says is right, but I'm thinking for myself.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with thinking what I'm saying right as long as you're thinking for yourself.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's awesome. And so does everyone in the band think for themselves together?
We all think for ourselves, and that leads to a lot of conflict. We're a very argumentative band at times. Yeah. So everything we do when we write records and music and lyrics and all that shit, it's excruciatingly slow and painful because we got 5 dudes with 5 very different ideas arguing. And when we strip away, the ego and try and find and look what's best for the song, you come up with some good music. Yeah. But it's a long process.
You do eventually get to the point where you agree on stuff for the nature of the song.
Yeah, everybody has to be okay in the end, but it takes a long time. The most important payoff to me is I'm happy with the music we make. We love our fans and we love being in Australia and Japan and all that other shit. But really, at the end of the day, when we make a record and I listen to it and I'm like, that's awesome, that's all I really need. It doesn't matter if anybody else likes it.
Cool. And I hear that the fans had a pretty big part in the new album's development. There was some interactive aspects of it.
Our drummer, he's weird. He let them have a webcam while he was recording drums, and sometimes there were some questions about, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And they had a live feed for all of his drum tracking, and him and the producer argued a couple of times, and they're like, fuck it, we'll let the fans decide which part is better. So they did, they got online and voted. So it's pretty cool, but as for me, no fucking way.
What do you think is the essence of what you do and what Lamb of God do as a group?
I think we're just honest, we're just 5 regular dudes. We don't have any makeup, any tricks, any costumes, no flying dragons or any bullshit like that, I think we write, what we want to hear. And, when we play live, there's no trickery, there's no weird sound effects or anything. What you get, what you see is what you get. And I think the fans relate to that, because we're just 5 rednecks. And bogans, you people would call them.
Purist redneck bogans.
Purist redneck bogans.
Besides from music, what is your passion, and do you guys all share similar hobbies? Or?
No, we all do very different things. For me, I like reading books a lot. I watch no television. I read books a lot. I go fishing. John goes fishing some, and I skate and I surf.
Yeah.
And I'm into survival. I've taken a few survival courses, like really primitive living skills courses and shit. Eating rats, that type of shit out in the desert. I like that stuff.
Yeah. Skills.
Why survival skills? Because people are fucking soft
Yeah.
these days, you know, and
It's all
it's
spoon-fed.
all, everything is in the, you know, is on the internet, or they live in a virtual reality world or whatever. I'm not interested in that. I think eventually people are going to, like, the way it's going, people are going to be so into the computer world, they're going to have a jack that plugs into them. That's how they're going to interact. It's like virtual living, and I'm going to be the guy going into your house taking all your shit while you don't know what's going on.
You're supporting or like touring with Metallica coming up. Have you played with them before?
We did a month with Metallica in December in the States. It was awesome, and then we're coming back to Europe to do festivals and then big arena shows with them this summer in like June or July, I think. And they are awesome dudes. They have zero ego.
Yeah.
They're like, we've been out with a lot of bands that have a lot less status than them, and they've acted like bigger rock stars than Metallica ever did. Metallica are the coolest fucking guys. You know, they just come by every day. They'll be like, hey, can we hang out, you know, in the dressing room? It's like, yeah,
do you
you
guys
can
do?
hang out. You're in Metallica.
What does it involve, like hanging out with Metallica? What do you guys get up to? Scrabble?
Drinking, talking. I mean, me and Hetfield, both of us don't drink, so we talked about cars and shit. Him and our guitar player Mark is he drives race cars, so does Hetfield. Yeah, so Motorhead.
Band, isn't it?
Yeah. So they talked about cars. We just talk about music, whatever, family.
Sweet. So you're just regular normal bogans
Yes, exactly.
like me.
Exactly.
So you guys have any Aussie bands who you're keen on, like up and coming Aussie
I do.
bands?
Yes. Well, there's old Aussie bands, and then a newer one that I really like. The old stuff I really like is The Birthday Party, Nick Cave.
Yeah.
Huge influence on me. Also, my friend Ray is in a band called The Hard-Ons from here. They're really good. I like them a lot. And there's a band from Melbourne area who I'm really good friends with called Sidonia.
Oh my God, they're my friends too.
Oh, you know Sam? I'm going camping with Sam day after tomorrow.
Sweet. Well, thanks heaps, Randy, for talking to us.
Thank you.
And have a great gig tonight.
Thank you.
We'll be seeing you. And good luck for the new album, Wrath.
All right, thank you.